Given it's summer break for most schools, let's talk vacationing. So, when you're going to go on vacation, what does that look like for you? And I'm not talking about where are you going and where do you stay and all of that kind of stuff. I'm thinking more in terms of, are you somebody who likes to just go somewhere and then just figure it out when you're there? You want to meander, you don't want to have anywhere you're supposed to be at a certain time. Heaven forbid, have a reservation made at a restaurant because that means you have to be ready and you're on the clock as to when you get there. You just want to explore and see what unfolds naturally. And for some people, this can absolutely be so relaxing and so enjoyable, while for other people, it can drive you completely nuts. Some people, even when on vacation, they need to have things planned out. They need to be prepared ahead of time and have certain tickets bought and make sure that they're able to get in and see what they want to see and explore what they want to explore. And they want to know that there's enough to do and what type of things that there are to do in certain towns or wherever it is that you might be going. And they want everything mapped out and scheduled as much as possible to know that at 2 o'clock, we're going to be doing this. And then by 6 o'clock, we'll all be going to this restaurant. And some people like to vacation with a group of people. And if you're with the whole neighborhood or a group of friends you haven't seen for a while, or maybe you gather the whole extended family together and you take your vacation that way. Other people want to do solo trips and they just want to go on their own. And all of these little nuances can cause all kinds of annoyance and frustration on something that is supposed to be your way to escape annoyance and frustration. Vacations are supposed to be relaxing and enjoyable and where you have fun and you get to disconnect and get away from things. But if you're carrying all that stressful baggage with you because you're not in agreement as to what that looks like, that can cause problems. This is where, again, it helps to know your own and whoever you might be vacationing with, or maybe you're going to vacation to visit somebody and they're still on work schedule and they're not on vacation, and you're like, I don't know what time I'll see you. I'll see you at whatever time. I just actually did this. I was in San Diego and I popped in on a friend who was at work because I did not want to have my time scheduled when I was there. So I did not let her know in advance that I was coming. I did not want to have to set up a certain day and a certain time that we were going to get together because my time there was so short that I wanted to just be able to see how it unfolded. So instead, I popped in, I surprised her, I gave her a hug, we had a quick chat, and that's what this time allowed for. And it was relaxing to me and it was not stressful because it was my vacation. And we were meeting somebody else for dinner and they wanted to know exactly what time it was going to be and where we were going. We weren't able to let her know that until kind of the last minute because we had no idea how our day was going to unfold. And during that time, we were in LA. So, hello, traffic. Like, how does anybody make a plan to be somewhere at a certain time with LA traffic? And I was not going to take on that stress during my vacation. So that kind of gives you an idea of my behavior language when I'm vacationing. But what does yours look like? Do you want to have a reservation? Do you want to have time set to be able to see everybody and do the things that you want to do? And whatever way works for you is fine. There's no right or wrong as long as you convey that to other people that you might be either vacationing with or there to visit, so that there aren't hurt feelings, so that there isn't frustration and it doesn't cause some kind of disconnect in your relationship. Because after all, it's vacation. This is when you're supposed to be connecting enjoyably.